everybody. Hello everyone. Haha. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, So Not a Guru. If you don't know who I am, my name is Mireli. I talk about my weight loss journey, couponing, beauty stuff, and we're adding a new topic today, which will be home buying. So if you would like to see content like this, well then I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. And also turn on your alert notifications so you can be alerted whenever I post a video like this. So let's go ahead and get started with today's video. So by just seeing the title of the video, you guys already know what I'm going to be talking about. For everyone that is watching and you guys know me from TikTok, you already know kind of like the videos that I've been posting on there. So I'm going to do a similar thing here on YouTube to where I give you more of a detailed video answering all your guys' questions and concerns, and also let you know how I bought my home with Mega Program. Ignore the gray hair. I need to touch up. Okay. So in today's video, what I'm going to be talking about is how I bought my house, how I bought my interest rate down, what did I use, and all those things like that. I do have simple videos on TikTok. If you prefer that version better, you can go ahead and check it out. TikTok at So Not a Guru. So back in 2017 is when I started home searching, really wanting to get committed in buying a home. My husband and I were able to collect about $8,000 to $10,000 because we knew that you were gonna need a down payment, closing costs, etc., etc. My husband and I had also decided that we wanted to buy our house just with my income. We didn't want to get too much into house debt, so we decided that we were going to just use my income to get a lower payment and not get over ourselves in a big mortgage. I right away thought that the best choice to do was to go to my bank. I'm not going to say any names, but I went to my bank to get approved for a loan. They had pre-qualified me for a $100,000 loan with a down payment of $10,000, and that's not including closing costs. Closing costs might have been like maybe an extra maybe $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, not sure. But I'll do the calculation and put it up here. So after going with our realtor was a very good friend of my husband, and he showed us a couple houses. We knew definitely that it was not going to be a very nice house. It was definitely going to be a fixer-upper. Where in my heart, I was okay with that. I am a DIY person at heart. I'm very creative, so I was up for the challenge. After a few months passed, we were able to find a house and contacted the seller. It was a beautiful house in a very tiny house, 1,200 square feet, that it was selling for $82,000 or something like that. After my realtor contacting the seller, they determined that my letter that I had was just a pre-qualified letter and not pre-approved. The seller was only wanting pre-approved letters to consider to even consider the buyer. After returning to my bank and talking to the loan officer, I requested that I needed a pre-approved letter. For that, it did take quite a while. After a few months passed by, the lending officer told us that we did not qualify. We were not able to qualify because our credit score was pretty low. We had red flags all over our credit report, and our debt was just too much. Since I was just applying by myself, I did have a car loan under my name. It was actually under my name and my husband's name. It was a pretty high monthly payment. It was like around $515. Also on top of that, I did have student loans that I was making payments to. My student loan payments were about $200, and I had 2 credit cards under my name that were $25 minimum payments. After taking care of that, I was able to remove the car loan out of my name and just put it under my husband's name. I was able to reduce my student loan payments to a lower amount, and I did not eliminate my credit cards, but I did pay them down to 0. After doing all of that, I went back to my lending officer to rerun the paperwork and application, and still, even through all of that, I was not able to qualify. I don't remember exactly what was the approved amount and information, but I am going to put it here, so you guys can know what my loan would have looked like. I was not able to accomplish that loan or getting approved. Half a year had already passed by and I was just not going anywhere. That really got me very depressed that I was not going to get my home. I thought the only option was to do seller finance. Before even considering seller finance, just to let you know, I did consider an FHA loan. FHA loan wanted to give me a 5% interest rate. They were only asking for a 3% in down payment, and their closing costs were only going to be about $2,000 to $3,000. Also, they wanted to add PMI, a very high PMI of $150 a month on top of that. To where compared, my bank was only giving me, an interest rate of 4.5 and a PMI of only $100. So after struggling, going from lender to lender, I think overall I did 6 lenders, and they were all, preaching that they could get me approved. But at the end, my account had shown a lot of red flags that no traditional bank would approve me. I thought the only option for us was to do seller finance. So even though seller finance gives you the highest interest rate, higher than any traditional loan, I thought that was our only option to have a home, and I was very, very desperate. Somehow, with God's mercy, I was able to land on this website where they promoted that they had seller finance. On that site, I was able to talk to the owner of the site, and somehow, after all my frustration, I just told him everything that I was going through, how hard, how many problems I was having to get qualified, and that's when that's when I found out about the NACA program. That person told me that the NACA program was a nonprofit organization where they didn't require a down payment, they didn't have no closing costs, no PMI, they didn't care about your credit score, and that they would definitely, get you approved for a home. I know what you guys are thinking. That it sounds too good to be true. Yes, that's the exact same thing that I thought, but I had no choice. I really wanted to buy a house, and I wanted it desperately. I had no option. Nobody would approve me for a loan, no matter how hard I tried. So I really had nothing to lose, and I decided to go to visit a workshop for the NACA program. After going to the NACA program, I realized that I was not getting approved the traditional way for a reason. In the NACA program, everything that the realtor had told me on that site was true. They did not ask for closing costs, or they give you private mortgage insurance. They offered the lowest interest rates, and I'll explain more about that program later on. And that's how I was able to apply for my house. So after checking out the program, I found out so many things. They give you so much information about home buying that I honestly did not know. With the NACA program, I was able to buy down my interest rate to 1%. I did not pay closing costs, and I was able to buy a house that is worth almost $200,000. My interest rate again is 1%, and my mortgage payment is around $560 or $40, $500 and some dollars. Together with my escrow, with taxes and insurance, I pay around $975 for a 2,400 square foot home at price value of $200,000. You might ask, Mireli, what's the catch? How is this program giving you all of that? And there must be a catch, right? I don't want to say that through the NACA program everything was perfect, because it wasn't. It did require a lot of work, but at the end it is so rewarding. I am able to afford the house of my dreams without being a slave to my home, and I have so much freedom to do any updates, any upgrade to the house, just like everything. If you really, really want to buy a home, my biggest advice is to definitely check out the NACA program. You do not need to be in the same circumstance that I was, with a bad credit, with so much debt. You could have, perfect credit. You could have not not a lot of debt in your credit report. I'll say still consider the NACA program, and you won't, you'll definitely won't regret it. So that's my testimony. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. Anybody that's looking into the NACA program, definitely stay tuned to it and be committed. The end result is for sure definitely very, very rewarding. So I hope you guys like this video, and for more content like this or about the NACA program, go ahead and follow, subscribe to my channel, turn on your alert notifications, and so you can be notified every time I post a video. Also, if you have any questions about the NACA program and you would like for me to make a video on it, go ahead and leave a comment down below. More than happy to help everybody that is looking to buy a home. That is one of the things that I want to do mainly on this channel, to talk about the home buying process with NACA and also help you get to the house of your dreams. I want to do the same thing that person did for me. I want to do it for you guys as well. I hope you like this video, and if you did like this video, go ahead and give me a like. Thank you for watching.